Today I am killing it. So my best friend here, isn't he luscious and beautiful and always so helpful? So today I have, what have I done? I completed a 16-hour fast. It's my second one of the week. I did some yoga already today. I had breakfast. I did a little bit of work, and I thought it was time to sit down and film a video, and this is gonna be a really fun one. I actually started it a couple days ago, or last weekend, and I was right in the middle of filming and I got called to go do something, so I sort of abandoned ship and went to my thing. Didn't finish the video. This is a very special palette. I actually received this palette for free. For the last more than a year, I have been reviewing makeup on Influenster, and Influenster actually sent me this palette to review. They sent it to me for free in exchange for my fair and honest review. So that's what I did. I completed the tasks, and yeah, so I just got a free palette, and I also got a set of lashes. So the palette I received is the Norvina Volume 5, and I'll open it up and show you. Ugh. So it's a lot of palette. It's a lot of palette. It's a lot. And initially I was pretty intimidated by this palette. The more I work with it, the more I am like, okay. But anyhow, so I don't actually own a lot of ABH. This is the only major big palette that I have, and then the only other thing that I have is the Soft Glam 2 palette, which is cute and very good for traveling and very usable. But the reason being, and kind of my main gripe with ABH palettes, is that this palette, for example, has a 12-month shelf life. Soft Glam 2 palette has a shelf life of 18 months, which is a little bit better. I think it's ridiculous that I am going to hit pan on 25 shadows in 12 months. I don't think it's possible. Like, that's a shadow per month. So, and heads up, I have not, nope, it's not happened. Still felt really, really lucky to receive the palette. I really like it. This isn't the first time I've used this, obviously. And it still has some quirks that I'm trying to work out for me personally. Purple isn't really one of my favorite colors to work with. But anyhow, let's get into it and let's talk about the palette, and yeah, let's do it. All right, so my eyes are primed as usual lately with this Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow in Cocoa Cream from Too Faced. So today, what am I gonna do? Cut crease, because it's 2018 in this house. I'm gonna start by going just above my crease in A5 here, which is gonna be this brown color, and I'm just gonna kind of go in across the lid and do that. One of the good things about this palette is that it has a gigantic mirror. Love that. As everyone knows, there is a fair bit of kick up with this. ABH is just one of those people that has much kick up. There is a touch of patchiness in this color. You may be wondering, why does she put her shit so high? I'll tell you, Sally. It's because I have slightly hooded eyes, so it's gotta be visible. Then I'm gonna take a clean blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of work the edges out a little bit. Last time I worked with this palette, especially on this eye, which is my punishment eye. Like, I won't lie, sometimes that eye makes me crazy. It did get kind of patchy. So, and I think I'm gonna dip in to E5 down here. put this, oh no, there's a big furry in my brush. I'm gonna put this in my outer corner and into my crease. Oh wow, to deepen it up a little bit. So this shade I've worked with before, and it does, and maybe I haven't been like aggressive enough with it. This shade tends to sort of fade out in a way that I find frustrating sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush. I'm actually gonna clean it off just a smidgen. And this is the brush I went in with A5. So there may be like a teeny tiny bit left on it. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna try and blend out these edges again a little bit, just so we have something nice to put our cut crease down on. Look at that bruise. Look at that bruisiness. It really does try to skip on my eye wrinkles, which, like, you know, I am 30. I have eye wrinkles. It's just a thing. But I really don't see other eyeshadows necessarily behaving this way. Norvina Volume 5. You probably can't see it. And it's not probably the biggest deal right just now, but what I am annoyed about is that, like, it's sinking into my lines and then skipping. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Hydro Sealer. I hate this as a concealer, but it's fine as a cut crease medium. There's a furry on it. I'm gonna do that thing where you look down and then up, and you have a line. Oh, see? You can do it the other way too. You can totally draw it on by yourself, but where I'm not like way excited about doing that, this is what's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna pat out the edge a little bit. There, I think that's about good. So I'm gonna do the other one off camera because that was painful. This right eye always goes so much faster for cut creases for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm nervous with the first one all the time. So I'm gonna take this angle brush that I put my darkest shade on so far, and I'm just gonna kind of pat it out, like the edge, a little bit. I'm gonna go in with D3, this shade, and I'm gonna put that kind of more on my eyelid. Bring that in just slightly. I'm just using a little shitty brush, like honestly, it's nothing. So I have an idea. I might do something. You might not like it. And this may not turn out. Whoa. A1 is just a really white shade. I'm not sure if I like it. Now I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. I'm gonna go back into D3 and kind of make this not look stupid. Thanks. Probably wasn't what I should have done. Just I'm putting C2 down, kind of where that white was. Because really, this D3 shade is a little dark. I don't want to put dark on my cut crease because why did I bother? You know what I mean? That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna do this a little differently now. go into this C2 shade and kind of go over it. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in this D3 shade, try and marry it a bit. Okay, yeah, that turns out nice. I'll put a little more on this side. Okay, I might do something weird. I'm gonna go in with this Stila liquid shadow in the Enigmatic shade. I'm gonna put this on a brush and I'm gonna try to line a bit. We'll see how this goes. That's kind of cool. I think I should stop before it gets weird, but that is cute. I like it. Yeah, I got these a long time ago, and this is in like the Mascara collection, whatever it's called. I had, you know, a time where I thought liquid eyeshadows were the shit, and I bought too many of them and then they went out of style, basically. Everyone stopped using them and I stopped using them, and here we are. It's never been a bad product, it's just, yeah. But anyway, these have like a really good duochrome flip, so like if you can see that, it's very sparkly. Ignore cat scratch. It's very sparkly and it has like a purple and white gold flip, so that's fun. And I'm gonna put on my Norvina lashes and I'll be right back. All right, so these are a lot of lash. This is the fashion one. This is a lot of lash. I definitely had to trim them down. I was not a fan of these at first, but when I trimmed them down, they were okay. Imagine that. So I am gonna put on my base products and stuff, and I will come back with a finished face. I'll be right back. Okay, so my foundation and concealer's on. I'm gonna go ahead and line a little bit more using the Mascara, whatever this is, Enigmatic thing. We bring back liquid shadows for just like 6 months so that I can get rid of all mine again. And then we can go back. Like I don't care, I don't mind. For my foundation, I use this Catrice All Matte Plus Shine Control Makeup. I don't even know if they carry this anymore. It's quite a nice foundation. It maybe doesn't like last super long. It says it's up to 18 hours. I don't really believe that. I think it's kind of their answer to the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage. Like it's a little bit of a step down in terms of not maybe coverage, but just like matteness, like intensity of the matte. I am going to put on my other stuff and then I'll give you kind of a rundown of what I think about the palette and how it performed and all that good stuff. I'll be right back, one sec. Okay, so I'm finished. Here's the eye look. I think it turned out really nice. This was actually one of my favorite attempts with this palette for sure. And I actually used one of the glitter shades for my highlighter today, which is a style choice. It's a little glittery, but you know, it's makeup. It's fun, it's nice. I will be going places today, but like my barn to visit my horse. And my horse loves my makeup, so it's fine. The palette is $60, which to me is a lot. Like, well, do I have $60 palettes? Yes. But the shelf life, like I have harped on endlessly about, is way better than this one. If it were me, would I have purchased this palette myself? No, I wouldn't have. Unless you're really, really into this color story. And with that in mind too, I think that there are other palettes out there that can give you more or less the same thing, same color story. It is nice to see them arranged all together. They perform really well. My one gripe was with this E5 shade that did seem to kind of skip over. Luckily, I kind of covered it with liner. And it turned out fine, but yeah, I think some of the darker mattes and even that white was kind of skipping a little bit, which I found to be a little bit irritating. I feel like there are moments where it didn't quite blend as easily as I would want. And it's nice, it's pigmented, it's pretty. I had a good time with it. And obviously I'm gonna keep using it. However, like I said, if it were just me and I was a consumer, just the average consumer, would I buy it? So anyway, thank you for watching. I know this is kind of all over the place a little bit, but stay tuned for more videos. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, all 2 of you. Have a good day. Bye.